You can easily distinguish one from the other.
Differs from, in shape, different shape from.
Table A differs from Table B in shape. Table A has a rectangular top and Table B has a square one.
Yes, Table A is a different shape from Table B.
Table A differs from Table B in shape. Table A has a rectangular top and Table B has a square one.
Table A is a different shape from Table B.
Or you can say they're different from each other.
Or they're designed differently. Different in design, but.
They are different in design. Table B has 4 legs, but Table A has only 1.
Unlike the other one.
Table A, unlike the other one, stands on a concrete base.
قاعدة كونكريتية. Table A, unlike the other one, stands on a concrete base. Compared with the other one.
The top of Table B is made of plastic. Compared with the other one, Table B is much lighter.
The top of Table B is made of plastic. Compared with the other one, Table B is much lighter. Several differences between these two.
There are several differences between these 2 chairs. Chair B is called an armchair.
There are several differences between these 2 chairs. Chair B is called an armchair. Nothing like as.
Chair A is nothing like as comfortable as Chair B.
Chair A is nothing like as comfortable as Chair B. A good deal, than.
Considerably, than.
Much, than. Chair B is a good deal softer than Chair A.
Chair B is considerably softer than Chair A.
Chair A is much harder than Chair B. Chair B is a good deal softer than Chair A.
Chair B is considerably softer than Chair A.
Chair A is much harder than chair B.
Can you see any more differences?
Pronunciation. English pure vowels, part 4. The vowel sound O, as in on.
This vowel sound occurs at the beginning and in the middle of words only. Listen and repeat, please. Office, off, orange, box, long, dog.
The vowel sound O, as in all.
This vowel sound occurs at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of words. Listen and repeat, please. Ought, author, almost, north, tall, talk, door, for, draw.
The Merchant of Venice, Section 10.
Here are some questions. The answers we give are just possible answers.
What was the Prince of Morocco doing in Portia's house?
He was trying to make the right choice in the lottery.
What did the Prince of Morocco think of the lead casket?
He thought that the lead casket didn't promise anything. Besides, it was a cheap metal.
Did the Prince of Morocco choose the silver casket? Why?
No, he didn't choose the silver casket because it did not promise enough. And silver was not as expensive as gold.
Which casket did the Prince of Morocco choose? What did he find in it?
He chose the gold casket. He found a skull and a scroll in it.
How did the Prince of Morocco accept his fate?
He accepted his fate as a man.
The Revolution and the People. Location. Pronunciation. Drills on the pure vowels, Part 2. The Merchant of Venice, Section 13, Part 1.
The Revolution and the People. The 17th of July Revolution is a genuine social transformation backed not only by the Iraqi people, but also by the masses of the great Arab nation. Keeping strongly to its great principles, the revolution has been able to continuously assess its position to the changing conditions of life. This helped the leadership to come up with sound analyses of the political situation in Iraq and the Arab homeland. A good example of this is the political report of the 8th Regional Congress of the Arab Ba'ath Socialist Party. The 17th of July revolution has made full use of the principles of objective assessment and self-criticism to avoid stagnation. This is why progress continues in our country in the form of an endless series of achievements. Some of the achievements of the 17th of July revolution are the nationalization of natural resources, industrialization and agrarian reform, granting autonomy to the Kurdish people, the emancipation of Iraqi women, the eradication of illiteracy, and the provision of free education for all Iraqis. The revolution has built a very strong national army to safeguard its great achievements and defend the country against all kinds of enemies. Our victorious revolution continues its progress towards unity, freedom, and socialism.
Fill in the blanks with the appropriate words.
Some of the achievements of the 17th of July revolution are
the of natural resources,
the nationalization of natural resources,
industrialization and reform,
industrialization and agrarian reform,
granting to our Kurdish people
granting autonomy to our Kurdish people,
the of Iraqi women,
the emancipation of Iraqi women,
the of illiteracy,
the eradication of illiteracy,
the provision of free for all Iraqis,
the provision of free education for all Iraqis,
location.
There are many boats on the river. There are two men on a boat, standing beside each other. Another boat is coming towards them from behind. There are many boats along both banks of the river. We can see what looks like a small tower
Burj,
just beyond on the right bank. We can also see many trees in the distance. I wonder what those two things are under the windows of the brown boat. Can you see that house on the right bank? There is a tall tree near it.
On.
There are many boats on the river.
In.
There are two men in a boat.
Beside.
They are standing beside each other.
Towards. Behind.
Another boat is coming towards them from behind.
Along.
There are many boats along both banks of the river.
Just beyond.
We can see what looks like a small tower just beyond on the right bank.
In the distance.
We can also see many trees in the distance.
Under.
I wonder what those two things are under the windows of the brown boat.
Near.
Can you see that house on the right bank? There is a tall tree near it.
Look at this picture and tell us what you can see using the most suitable preposition. Where is the bus?
Is it in the fountain? Is it on the fountain? Is it behind the fountain?
The bus is behind the fountain. Where is the lady with the yellow sweater standing?
Is she standing under the vegetables? Is she standing near the vegetables? Is she standing towards the vegetables?
She is standing near the vegetables. Where are the trees?
Are they very near? Are they along the street? Are they through the street?
They are along the street. Where are those red and yellow chairs?
Are they on the right of the picture? Are they in the middle of the picture? Are they on the left of the picture?
The red and yellow chairs are on the left of the picture. Where is the grey building?
Is it beside the vegetables? Is it just beyond the fountain? Is it very far away?
The grey building is just beyond the fountain. Pronunciation. Drills on the pure vowels, part 2.
Shot, short. Pot, port. Spot, sport. Cot, court. Far, for. Cart, court. Part, port. Are, or. Pull, pool. Full, fool. Should, shoed. Soot, suit. Hut, hurt. Bud, bird. Such, search. Shut, shirt. Hat, hut. Cat, cut. Bat, butt. Bad, bud.
The Merchant of Venice, Section 13, Part 1. Now, here are some questions. The answers we give are just possible answers. What news reached Venice?
The news that reached Venice was that another of Antonio's ships had sunk.
Who discussed Antonio's problem? What did they hope?
Solanio and Salerio discussed Antonio's problem. They hoped that the news was untrue, and if it was true, they hoped it was the last ship Antonio would lose.
Was Shylock sad that Antonio had lost 2 of his ships?
No, he wasn't sad. On the contrary, he felt very happy, because this meant that Antonio would not be able to pay back his debts and would have to forfeit a pound of his flesh.
How did Antonio make Shylock lose a lot of money?
Antonio made Shylock lose a lot of money by lending without any interest, so fewer people borrowed from Shylock.
What did Shylock ask Tubal?
Shylock asked Tubal to help him find his daughter, Jessica.